Ah, spring. The sun starts to shine a bit brighter, the birds are chirping, and a gardener's fancy turns to thoughts of seedlings. I get it, I really do. That urge to get a head start on the season is powerful. This year, I was no different. I had my little trays of lettuce, tomatoes, and peppers all sprouting up nicely indoors. They looked so healthy and strong, just begging to be free. So, on a particularly lovely day in early April, I thought, why wait? The sun was warm on my back and I was feeling optimistic. I carefully hardened off my seedlings, getting them used to the outdoor air and sunshine for a few hours each day. They seemed to be loving it. I decided it was time to give them their own space in the raised beds. I prepped the soil, adding in plenty of compost to give them a good start. Gently, I lifted each seedling from its tray and into the ground. I watered them in well and stood back to admire my handiwork. This is going to be the best year ever, I thought to myself. Oh, the naivete. The next morning I woke up to a sight that made my heart sink. A heavy frost had settled overnight, covering everything in a blanket of white. My poor seedlings. I raced outside, hoping against hope that the damage wouldn't be too bad. But alas, it was worse than I feared. The tender leaves of my lettuce were wilted and black. The tomato plants were drooping sadly, their stems looking weak and fragile. Even the peppers, which I thought were a bit tougher, had taken a hit. The once vibrant green leaves were now speckled with brown spots, a sure sign of frost damage. I felt terrible. It was all my fault for getting ahead of myself. I should have known better than to trust a warm spell in early spring. The disappointment was real, but I knew I had to learn from my mistake. That's when I decided to get serious about understanding frost dates and weather patterns. See, every region has what's called a last frost date. This is the average date after which it's generally safe to plant frost-sensitive plants outdoors. But here's the catch, it's just an average. Mother Nature doesn't always follow the calendar, and late frosts can happen even in late spring. That's why it's crucial to keep a close eye on the weather forecast. Don't just look at the daytime temperatures either. Pay attention to the overnight lows, as that's when frost is most likely to occur. There are plenty of great resources available to help you stay informed. Websites and apps dedicated to gardening and weather can provide specific information for your area. You can even sign up for email alerts that will notify you if frost is predicted. Now, even if you're diligent about checking the forecast, there's always a chance that an unexpected cold snap could catch you off guard. That's where protective measures come in handy. Two of my favorite tools for shielding young plants from the elements are cloches and cold frames. Cloches are like little mini greenhouses that you can place over individual plants or small groups. They come in all shapes and sizes, from simple glass domes to more elaborate structures made of plastic or even fabric. Cold frames are larger, enclosed structures that sit on top of a raised bed or a patch of ground. They provide a more controlled environment, trapping heat during the day and protecting plants from frost at night. These tools can extend your growing season, allowing you to start your seedlings earlier and keep them producing longer. Plus, they add a touch of charm and whimsy to the garden. So there you have it. My cautionary tale about the perils of spring fever and the importance of respecting Mother Nature's timetable.